Hello and welcome to everyone who was able to make it out to my parents' 25th wedding anniversary celebration. Now, those of you who know my parents know how incredible the story of their relationship is. My dad, he is from Canada and he moved to Malaysia to teach, where he met my mom at a teacher's college. And I want to tell you the story of their first Valentine's Day together as a couple because it's pretty darn cute. So, my dad bought my mom a bouquet of flowers, as you do, pretty standard Valentine's gift. But since they couldn't spend the day together, they were both teaching, he decided to get a student from his classroom to deliver my mom a single rose every hour so that by the end of the day, she would have a huge bouquet of flowers. And I think that this was just so cute and so romantic. I want to talk to you a little bit more today about the incredible love and appreciation my parents have for one another. I want to talk about their patience in working through the hard times and the difficult parts of marriage, and I want to talk about the commitment and love my parents have for one another. So, without further ado, the love and appreciation my parents have for one another, they don't always show it in the most typical ways. One example of this is that they like to fight over who gets to take a nap first. So we'll be chilling on a Saturday in my house and no one's really doing anything, but my parents will start to fight because my mom wants my dad to take a nap first, and my dad wants my mom to take a nap first, and this is because they're so concerned with the other's level of exhaustion and they want the other to feel well rested and enjoy their weekend. So they'll fight over who gets to take a nap first, and I honestly don't know why they both don't just go take a nap, but whatever. This is just something they do. Another thing that shows their love is my mom. She used to be not a huge sports fan, but if you talk to her today, you will know that later she's going to go watch the Blue Jays game, the Calgary Flames game, the Toronto Raptors game, whatever. She loves sports, and this is thanks to my dad, who's introduced her to this whole new sporty way of life, and I think it's hilarious how they just share their hobbies together now. And finally, another story, my mom spends a lot of time in the kitchen. Probably if you come over, she'll be in the kitchen. But sometimes my dad just has enough and has to forcibly remove her from the kitchen so that she'll spend time with him. And I think it's so funny how much these two love each other and how funny they show it sometimes. Now I want to talk about some of the challenges my parents have faced over their marriage, as any marriage has their fair share of them. But first of all, my brother, Brent, many of you know him, but Brent has autism, and my parents have dealt with this diagnosis in the most amazing, patient, and gentle way possible. You all know how much of their lives my parents dedicates to Brent, and Brent just loves them so much, and I think it's so beautiful to see how much love they have for their kids. And moving to Canada, not an easy decision, and probably still you wonder, like, what could have happened if we would have stayed, but I want to thank you guys for giving us this opportunity to come to such an amazing country, and we're still seeing the benefits to this day. And finally, just your struggle in balancing everyday life and your social life, your work, your family, your other commitments, you guys handle it all so well, and you just keep your communication open, which is just so beautiful, and yeah, such an example for everyone else. Lastly, I want to talk about your commitment to one another. You've gotten through all these tough times, and I think it's because you've leaned on each other and you've been a rock for each other over these years to get through all these trials. You also just take care of each other so wonderfully. Mom, you cook for Dad, you iron his shirts, and Dad, you pay the bills, you handle stuff around the house. It's just a great partnership. And I think that your faith in God is what's really allowed for this marriage to be as fruitful as it is, and for so many other people to get to witness this love between you two that is spread beyond the walls of our house, and I think it's so wonderful to see. So yeah, I want to thank you for raising me, and I feel so lucky to be your daughter. I hope that the next 25 years are as amazing as these first ones, and I want to thank everyone for coming, and let's go ahead and celebrate now. Thank you.